testing. Haha, there it is. All right, good morning, everyone. This is the Pierz concert band, and we have two songs for you this morning. The first song being Fragile by Randall Standridge. The second song we have for you is a really fun Gerard Hall tune named The Country Club Stomp. Enjoy.
Good morning, Pierz. How are you doing? There's lots of you, which is great. I'm so pleased to see you all. Percussion, go and set up for the first piece again, if you would, please. And then we can go ahead. I'll tell you what I liked about you. Apart from the smiley faces, you're smiling now. Okay. Great sense of performance. Okay. It's good to see you all engaged in what you're doing. As far as I could see from the back there. For a large band, you've got a really good blend, and that's great to see. Actually, I thought the balance stood up really well today as well, and I'll come back to that. You really always allowed the melody to be heard, and that's not always the case. So in both your pieces, the melody was paramount, and you made a good job of that. You retained a great sense of atmosphere in your performance as well, and that counts a lot. You always performed in the moment as well. In the second piece, I thought there was a good sense of groove. We may come back to the groove and work a bit with that. And you also had a good sense of phrase, and clearly your band director has been focusing on some of these things. So overall, it was a great performance, and now we're here to make it even better somehow, aren't we? Hopefully. Okay, we'll see what we can do in the time we've got. Why don't we start Fragile again? It's a fragile piece. As well as the title being fragile, it's actually written in a sort of fragile way. So we're going to try and work a little bit with that. Let's see what we can do. Can we start the piece off again? Percussion, I'm going to aim my first thoughts at you. Let's just start it, shall we? Here we go. Good. Let's do that one more time. I promise to do better, and if you can promise me that you'll breathe with me, then we'll be even more together. Okay, here we go again. Everybody see me? Good. Let's go on. Thank you so much. I have to find you, yes. Clarence, can I hear that first entry that you have? Here we go. And good. Now, can you make that go to the beginning of the next bar? La, da, da, ti, dum. So there is a sense of involvement. You're creating a sense of suspense. Here we go. Good. That's already better. And exaggerate more. Don't leave it to the listener to do the work for you, yeah? Okay. Great. Let's go back to the beginning. We'll go on this time. Here we go. Breathe with me, percussion. Watch me. Now, there is going to be something that you need to be aware of, that as we bring more players in, it's going to sound louder. You don't need to play louder than the person that you've heard before you. Yeah, the music will do it for you, essentially. So when we got in then, the mood suddenly changed. You were all nice and gentle before that, but then we all rushed in headlong to get our first entrance, some of us, and it didn't retain its gentleness sufficiently. I'm going to change the stand because I can't see that far down. Or maybe not. It's probably too high now. Okay, we're good. Please go from 17. Here we go. You're doing a good job overall. Now think about retaining that delicacy. Okay. And again, I'm with you, trumpets. Faster. Good. Good. So what you can do as a player is find where the most important note in the phrase is and lead to it. In this piece, it's usually the downbeat of the bar. Yeah. So when I showed you that then, you already were starting to do it, but can you do even more? Can we go back to 31? 31. I'm taking it probably a little bit slower than some of you are used to doing it, so please bear with me. But try and look up and see what the conductor's showing you. Yep. 31. I lied, it's 39. 30, do I mean 39? No, 31. 31 is good. Here we go. Sustain. Okay. Can we go ahead to 61, please? 61. I don't mean that. I want to do a bit before that. Shall we do 40? Let's do 49, shall we? 49. Please play it to me exactly as you played it when we first did it today. Here we go. I think what you should strive for here, brass, those who are doing the chords underneath, is just a little bit more detachment. Da, dee, da, da. And then I think That would be more effective. Woodwinds, let's try this. When you come in doing your free-form note patterns, don't necessarily all start at the same time. Just engage with it a little bit later, some of you, and then I think it will be more effective. Let's try again, please. Starting from 49. Okay. It's dangerous when a composer says violent. I feel. Here we go. And. Much better than I do, so I'm just making a point. I think for lots of you, because there's so many of you, you could do with looking at the conductor more often. Yeah, your heads are buried a lot of the time, and I think you've got a sensitive conductor there who's trying to show you things. I think it's good to look up, engage with the director in front of you. So buy into the emotion of the music more as an individual in this piece, and I'm sure you are doing that to a large extent. Let's look at another little spot before going on. Let's look at 61. 61. First of all, percussion. It's really easy to get ahead here. And what I mean by that is that your notes will sound sooner than maybe the woodwinds notes will. So that's another reason to watch the conductor and not be too early. Yeah, just saying that. Flutes, will you play from 61 for me? Okay, here we go. Good. It's just the two of you playing? Great. What's the chances of you doing that in one breath? Good, let's try. Maybe you've had this conversation before. Do we all agree that's more musical? Yeah. I think you should do it that way. You can clearly do it. All right. Let's go, everybody, from 61, please. Here we go. There is a repeat there, isn't there?
They didn't know if you were doing first or second time.
Okay, good. We're going to run out of time. Did you want to do a little bit of country club as well? Okay, let's move on to country club. Can you give me the score?
Oh, yeah.
Or even something else.
Yeah, I'm giving you a lot of different things. I can't see.
That's good. Thank you.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah. Great. Let's start this one. Sorry, percussion. You got to move quick. I'm out of time. I think that you started well with the groove, but I think after a while it kind of got a little too loose. And so you need to keep that sense of groove throughout. It's a New Orleans style piece, isn't it? And you've got to think that it's possibly an outdoor marching piece as well. Percussion, how are you looking? You good? Great. Here we go. That was it. But maybe I'll do it in two. You were conducting? Yeah, okay. That was great. Now let's have everybody doing it. Here we go again. Good. Good. Gusher, now we got it in our minds. Should we start again? Yeah. Here we go again. So, snares, I think you just need to be more aware of the accents in those. Da da do da do da da do da do da. Yeah, it needs more, just a feel of dance about it. Yeah. Should we do it one more time? One and. If you can retain that energy throughout the entire piece, then you'll be onto a winner even more than you did in your first performance this morning. You got a good group. Well done, everybody. Congratulations. You're very welcome.
Go off this side. I'm having an extra time.